Welcome to Delegating with Dext. In this module, we'll explore how shifting your mindset towards automation can really help free you up some time. So we're going to be talking all about how you can reduce manual work and focus on higher value advisory services. Many accountants and bookkeepers, including myself, spend far too much time verifying automation instead of trusting it. The instinct is to double check absolutely everything. Manually feels safer, but in reality, it really does slow us down and reduces efficiency. Dext was designed to handle repetitive, rule-based tasks with accuracy, allowing you to focus on the work that requires your expertise. So, how do you move from a mindset of control into a mindset of delegation? Delegation isn't all about giving up control. It's about knowing where your expertise is needed and where automation can handle the work for you. Your expertise is mandatory for complex transactions. It's mandatory for advisory, like helping clients make strategic financial decisions. By shifting from full control to full delegation, you can reduce manual work, improve efficiency, and focus on higher value client support. Coming in at step 1, go over to suppliers. See all of the vendors your client has submitted invoices for. Step 2, sort your suppliers by items. This way you can identify which suppliers your clients work most often with. Step 3, review the top 5 suppliers and ask yourself these questions. Are these invoices always consistent? Have I already set up supplier rules for these contacts? Do I always publish these invoices without making any changes whatsoever? If the answer to all of these 3 questions is yes, well, guess what? It's time to set up a rule for the category and turn on that auto-publish. So step 4, go to the suppliers page and enable auto-publish to automatically send invoices from the supplier to your accounting software. Any invoices not requiring approval will be published without manual review. This instantly saves time and eliminates repetitive manual work. But it's just the beginning of building smart delegation in Dext. Dext's automation is incredibly accurate, but the key to trusting it is fully setting up a system to verify its performance. First, review your automation settings once a month to track whether adjustments are needed. Secondly, bookkeeping insights, an advanced plan feature, really does help track client activity. So here you can see where automation is performing well and where it may need some tweaks. By refining automation rules, you'll be able to fully trust Dext. With this structured approach, you're not just automating, you're building an efficient, optimized workflow that evolves over time. Now that we've discussed delegating tasks to Dext automation, let's take a step further by automating firm-wide processes using workflows. Before we begin, it's really important to differentiate the 2 types of workflows in Dext. Approval workflows focus on how data is reviewed and processed, determining whether documents are approved before being published to the accounting software. They are used for cost, sales, and expense approvals. But there are also workflows, an advanced feature plan. These focus on automating firm-wide processes, ensuring that your team follows a structured, repeatable approach for managing client work. Let's take a look at how you can use this feature within your practice. So, from the practice view, select workflows from the left-hand column. Start by reviewing the default templates provided by Dext. These are really common accounting and bookkeeping workflows that we think may help you have consistent services in your business. Each template is built of a series of checks that must be completed. To review what checks are included in a template, go ahead and click on Checks on the right-hand side. This will open up a pop-up that lists all of the checks that are pre-built into this template. You can either use the template as it is, or go ahead and customize it to fit your business needs. If you do want to customize the template, you first need to add custom checks. Custom checks contains a list of all checks currently built in Dext. To add your own checks, select New Custom Check from the upper right corner. Enter your custom check name, and if you prefer, add a description. We recommend building all your custom checks before moving on to customize your workflows. Checks can be edited or deleted by selecting the 3 dots to the right of the check name. You are now ready to edit the existing template, or in fact build a new workflow. To edit a template, simply select the 3 dots to the right of the template and select Edit to enter the editing mode. Once you click Edit, the system will open a pop-up, and here you can customize the template for your practice. You can update the template name, description, and what checks are included. The left-hand column shows the checks that you can add to this template. The right-hand column shows the current series of checks in order that they are requested. To add a new check, simply click Add next to the check you want to be included. This new check will be dropped to the bottom of the list of included checks. If you'd like, you can drag and drop these checks into your preferred order by clicking the double set of dots on the left and dragging and dropping the item into the correct order. When you have completed editing the workflow template, go ahead and click Save. If you prefer to create your own practice workflows from scratch, then go ahead and select Creator. You have the option here to create one-off workflows or ones that are repeating. The system will then prompt you throughout the process and help you build your custom workflows, starting with the name and whether you want to build your own or start with a template. After clicking Next, you will set the cadence and frequency for which you want the workflow to be triggered. From here, you will set the rules you want to follow for this workflow. So, when possible, defaults will be provided for you. The last thing you will do is select the clients you want this to apply to, and then review this before finalizing. This is an amazing tool if you have different levels of service that your clients can purchase. For example, if your gold level service includes monthly updates, while your silver only includes quarterly updates. So here you can create workflows for each review, attach the clients based on their level, and allow the system to assign the correct workflow and timing to stay on top of those client deliverables. There is one more tool you can leverage to help automate this process in your practice. That tool is tags. Tags are powerful, tags are flexible, and they're a great way of grouping and categorizing all of your clients together. Here you can define the best way to organize your clients in a specific manner. To assign tags, simply click on Tag from the list and select the clients from the right-hand menu, and then go ahead and click Add to assign the tag to those clients. Now, when selecting which clients should be assigned to specific workflows, you can go ahead and use these tags to auto-assign it. Once you've built and assigned your workflows, they will now be live. Assigned team members will receive notifications when tasks are due, or in fact overdue, ensuring that nothing gets missed. Once a workflow is in progress, team members can track which tasks have been completed, and which tasks have any issues or have been flagged for review. An audit trail and the steps completed for each of these flows can be found in the History tab within the InFact workflow. When completing a task, users can mark it as one of the following: complete, meaning the task was completed successfully; complete with issues, meaning the task was finished but things have been flagged for further review. It can be marked as not applicable. This effectively means the task wasn't needed for this particular client. Users can also add comments, attach supporting documents, and request additional input from a reviewer. So once all the steps are finalized, the workflow can be marked as complete, or it can be moved to the review stage that was created during the setup. So where a manager or senior accountant can review this before closing it off. When used to standardize firms' processes, Dext Workflows ensures consistency across your entire team. You're able to create built-in training systems to upskill less experienced team members, all whilst ensuring work is done efficiently and accurately. Here are a few high-impact ways that I would use workflows effectively. Through the tax return process, you can ensure every step from reconciliation all the way to submission is checked and reviewed. For your month-end close, you can assign tasks for bank reconciliations, adjustments, and final review. For your new client onboarding, you're able to standardize the whole process so that every client experiences the same onboarding process efficiently. By setting up structured workflows, firms can manage more clients, ensuring that all tasks are completed on each. To keep improving efficiency, follow these best practices. Review automation settings monthly to track how well rules, approvals, and workflows are performing. Expand automation gradually. If one client's automation is working well, learn from that. Apply those same processes to other clients. Adjust your workflows as your firm scales. What works for a small practice may need more refinement as you grow. By shifting your mindset, trusting automation, and using structured workflows, you can simply transform your practice, allowing you to work smarter and not harder. So now it's your turn. To complete this module, you will be now asked to perform specific actions within the product. This is a hands-on activity and it's a required step in the certification process. The steps will be listed below the video and your actions will be tracked in real time to verify your completion. So please complete these steps before moving on to the next video.